because they just can't shut down the chatter in their heads. Today in our Ask the Coach segment, self-realization coach Bonnie Moehle shares some tips for catching those Z's.
This month's question comes from Diane from Scottsdale. And Diane asks, Bonnie, would you please share some steps for shutting down an overactive mind when trying to have a quality sleep? Diane, this is a common problem, and I get this question all the time. So I'm going to share with you some tips and tools to help you with that sleep and help you to shut down that overactive mind. First of all, before I share the tips, I suggest that you relax the body. And there's a specific way to do that. Start by giving yourself an instruction. Start with your toes and tell yourself, I'm relaxing my toes. And then move into your feet. I'm relaxing my feet. And with each instruction you give yourself, allow that body part to relax, body part by body part, until you get all the way up to your head. Once your body's relaxed, then the rest of these tools become much more effective. Tool number one, I like to use a visualization. And one of the visualizations that I recommend is to imagine that you are taking your thoughts and putting them in a drawer and reassuring yourself that they will be safe and they will be there in the morning when you wake up. And that way you can address them during a time that's appropriate, because sleep time is not the appropriate time to be addressing them. I love this, and when your body's relaxed, your mind is very suggestible. So once you get into that relaxed state and use that visualization, it becomes a very effective way to help your body drift off to sleep. The second tool or technique is about being present. And when you're present, you aren't thinking, and so it's a great way to shut down the mind. So how do you actually practice being present? You use your senses. You feel, you hear, you listen. And so when you're lying in bed, feel the mattress behind your back and the sheet over your body. And listen to the sounds in the room. Maybe you have a fan and it's whirring, and listen to the sounds of the fan. Listen to the birds outside. And as you listen, you are no longer thinking. Follow your breath, that's another good one. Feel the air moving in and out of your nostrils and into your chest. But by doing this and by staying very present, the mind shuts down and it allows the body to relax and drift off to sleep. The final tool is when you are having difficulty falling asleep, most of us, what we do is we start to get angry or feel worried. What am I going to do in the morning when I haven't had a good night's sleep? And that worry makes it worse and makes it even harder to fall asleep and makes us even more tense. So what I suggest is to shift your mind to focus on gratitude. And what do I mean by that? I mean being grateful that you're in the bed and that you're able to relax your body and that your eyes are closed and you're resting all of your muscles. And when you start to think that way, rather than thinking, oh, I'm so worried that I'm not going to have enough sleep and be able to function in the morning, but instead think with gratitude, again, the body relaxes and you're able to drift off to sleep. Now, if you'd like to learn more tools about how to shut down the overactive mind, you can read about it in my book, What is Happiness and Where Can I Get Some? Available at lifebalancingcoach.com. Also, if you'd like to submit a question for next month's Ask the Coach, I'd love some questions about moms because we're coming up on Mother's Day. So please email me at lifebalancingcoach@cox.net. I look forward to hearing from you.